In this video, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze explained to us the reasons many things has been happening. How Uwazuruike was stopped, how Nnamdi Kanu was sold, all right, to the Nigerian government, and how the same set of people now want to also sell Mazi Simon Ekpa. So it's like a repeated thing. History always repeats itself. I keep on saying this thing, that history has a way of repeating itself. So what is happening to Mazi Simon Ekpa now, it didn't start now. It's the same people, the same strategy, but happens in different form. In the time of Uwazuruike, how he surrendered, how he forgot about the issue of Biafra agitation. Why? Because his own very commanders, they came to him and convinced him that there is no need of continuing. Why? He have passed his back and collected money from Nigerian government. And the same thing happened to most people that were following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those leaders, DOS, and the rest of them. Not all of them actually. So those ones, they actually collected money, carried him to Kenya, from where Nigerian government got him. But you know one thing, there is one thing that Mazi Simon Ekpa has been doing. He never traveled out of Europe. He never traveled out from Finland to anywhere near Africa. Any meeting he's going to have with people is always on media. So he was more careful because he knew the people that were with him. So the same strategy is what they have been using every time. I want you to pay attention to what she really explained to the very end, all right? And drop your thoughts right there in the comment section.
It gets to 7 months, you can never cover it. That is where we are right now in the restoration of the United States of Biafra. And those people, most Biafrans that have this what we call the sixth sense, when things are happening, it's not just what is happening this November, December. Most of them have been threading back what happened even since February to this restoration, till this January. And these are Biafrans that have been following Obatovie's footsteps. They have been threading it. Each step, each move everybody is doing, they are putting it together. And one major thing that most of them, the think tank of the Biafra restoration, have come to present to me is that this thing that is happening right now is the same thing. It was the same thing that happened before Nnamdi Kanu, to Uwazuruike, to our able leader Nnamdi Kanu. And it tried to happen to Obatovie, but luckily, thank God, Obatovie has the right people around him. And those right people around him have been persistent and consistent. They could not be mowed down by the criminals that supported Obatovie. Not that supported the criminals that entangled him, because what the criminals do, which they did to Uwazuruike, some of you know the history of Uwazuruike, when the politician, one of those politicians, it wasn't Ifanyo, but one of them, went to the DSS. Andoba, thank you so much. Went to meet Uwazuruike with the criminals that surrounded Uwazuruike, and when they went to meet him, those criminals that Uwazuruike trusted, he saw those people with this criminal politician when they came to dissuade him to drop Biafra. So when he saw people that he trusted, people that he thinks he trusted, surrounding this criminal politician, he was able to let go of the Biafra restoration. The same thing happened to our able leader Nnamdi Kanu. The same criminals that surrounded him, that pretended to be fighting for the Biafra restoration, were the same ones that moved him to Kenya, where Nigerian government took him. And today he's languishing in Nigeria DSS dungeon. The same criminals that surrounded Nnamdi Kanu, that pretended that they were fighting for Biafra restoration. They were the same individuals when Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, has said there will be sit at home or there won't be any election. These criminals will go collect money from the Nigerian politicians in Southeast and South, and come and tell Nnamdi Kanu, now, how are we going to do this now? Let us cancel this. He's going to let the election go, or maybe the next one. The same criminals that did this thing to Nnamdi Kanu, they are the same criminals that Obatovie moved into the Biafra Republic government in exile. They are there.
Exactly.
They are doing the same template that Fulani tells them to do. That same template that Fulani uses to disrupt the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. It is the same template they came with this time. But you know what? They failed. Because it's a different breed of Biafrans that is in charge at this time. It's a different breed of Biafran that have studied the history for the past 100 years. The different breed of Biafran that knows how the Fulani penetrates Igbos, penetrate Biafrans. A different breed of Biafrans that understood how the Fulani terrorist cabals and Nigerian government works. So when you see the criminal ex-British cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra, Biafrans already stopped them on their track. That is why they cannot go. They can't move anywhere, not when some of us. Not when some of us. So Nigerian government, I promise you today, the money you are giving to the is a waste because they cannot go anywhere. They can't go far. Once they take one step, we are taking 5 steps ahead of them.
In this case, I don't have so much to say. I just want to pray that as many people that don't want Biafra to come, as many people working against Biafra, may the land of Biafra swallow them. May the God of Biafra be against them. As they don't want the children of light to be free, as they don't want the people of God to be free, they too will not be free. That is my prayer. And I want you to join me to pray this prayer, because if Biafra come today, everybody will be happy. You will be happy. And history will remember every one of us. To the little part of this journey, to the little part of us that are even doing analysis on some things that happens, to spread information faster, to make it reach everyone, to make it spread better. History will remember every one of us. So every little way that you have to support this movement, you have to support your people, go ahead and support. You that is sharing videos, you are supporting. You that is watching the videos, getting informations and using your mouth to discuss with friends, you are supporting. Do your best to support, and don't forget that this is an ideology, is the will of God for God's people. Many people that are talking about this today, we were not born when this matter came, but anytime that the issue of Biafra is mentioned, you will feel a gross pimple in your body. It will make you know that you're a Biafran by blood. Anywhere you hear when a Biafran cry, you hear when Biafrans are intimidated, you hear when Biafrans are molested, there is a way you will feel in your spirit. If you are the type, you always feel this anger in you, you always feel this thing, this hot temper in you, this hotness in your blood. Whenever any bad thing is happening to Biafrans, you should know that there is a call of Chukwukika Biam upon you for you to begin to speak out and do your best to support the movement. God bless you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel. This is where we say the truth just the way it is, spreading more information and bringing in more things that are happening in the Biafra land. God bless you. See you next time.